Hey everybody out there in the internet world and the comic book community, and welcome to another Avenger Log. This is more along the lines of a surprise Avenger Log, more than anything else, especially for the huge thing, the bombshell, so to speak, that I'm going to drop at the end of this log. First I want to go over some quick news that I was going to save for about 2 more weeks and then mention, maybe not 2 weeks, I was going to save it for another week, just to keep space between my Avenger Logs. But I have some huge news that I'm going to drop on you guys at the end of this Avenger Log, so instead I decided to just throw the news in now. First is the live cast. A lot of people are going to be having conflicting schedules soon. Not every week, but certain weeks. Michael especially, due to the fact that he's going back to college really soon. So what I'm thinking of doing is trying. Now guys, you have to remember there's 6 of us on the cast. I'm going to see if I can get everybody to reschedule, and we'll try to do casts on Sundays like we did that one week when we couldn't do it on Tuesday due to scheduling issues. We'll see if we can do it on Sundays. Some Sundays we might not. Some weeks we might still have to do it on Tuesday nights. I'm fairly free almost every night, but it just depends on scheduling. I will talk to everybody. I'm sure everybody's going to watch this video. That's on the live cast, and as soon as I talk to everybody on there, I'm probably going to send messages out. I actually got called. The end of this week has been a bit busy for me, so I'm probably going to send messages out to everybody right before this video goes up. This video is probably going to be up on Friday. I'm probably going to go to bed uploading it, and it'll be live for everybody on Friday. So hopefully everybody will already have the message. If I can get everybody from my live cast to move to Sundays, we'll do it Sundays. If not, I'll see if we can do it maybe once in a while on Sundays, but for the most part it'll probably have to stay on Tuesdays then if everybody can. I want to move everybody on the live cast. If everybody can't do it, then we're going to stick to Tuesdays. Mike will be late for about, how many weeks is your school? How many weeks? How many nights? We have 12 weeks, right?
No, it's about, I think, 14 weeks in a semester.
I thought I have 12 weeks. It's 14?
Yeah, it's the extra 2 weeks.
Oh, you're doing the extra 2 weeks?
Yeah, it's every semester, 14 weeks.
I thought it was 12. I always tell
people...
No,
that's in Kingsborough.
No wonder why. I'm still on my Kingsborough mindset. Yeah, so we have 14 weeks of school, but Michael has a night class for those 14 weeks. So for 14 live casts, he's going to be coming in late, and I really don't want to do that. I don't want anybody coming in late for that matter, but, sometimes, it's just the way scheduling is, but I'd like to work around that to have Michael also on the live show from the beginning instead of jumping in an hour or a half hour in.
Well, if you want to continue, I mean,
I'm going to talk to everybody and depend on scheduling. Then I've been getting messages about guests. Guys, we're not taking guests at this very moment. Google Plus allows 10 people, but I believe 10 people is like a crowd. Everybody's going to want to talk, and there's going to be conflicting stuff. I mean, we also, during the live cast, sometimes have to excuse ourselves because somebody else is saying something, or we all are saying something at the same time, and one of us will say, excuse me, and let the other one go first. Having 10 people on, that would be kind of, at this time at least, especially when we're talking about news and stuff, that would be kind of extreme. However, I did post out during the last live show that I would like to have the people from my cast when we did the Avenger cast before. I would like to have them come on board if they'd like. I heard on the video during the live cast, Phil said he got a webcam. Phil, as I said, if you make a Google Plus, you're more than welcome on the live show because we've done my podcast. I was on your podcast. Hope to get back on your podcast again at some point in time. We keep missing each other on Skype. And yeah, and Dawkins Howlett, he was on my podcast before. Kristen Bromstar has been on my podcast before. Basically, anybody who's already been on my podcast, I would like to add you guys back to the live show. Yeah, the unfortunate thing is you need a webcam, I believe, for Google+. But I see everybody's getting one now anyway because of the whole Google+ thing. Being busy, communication is very hard, especially on those weeks where I've got like heavy work. Like the end of this week, it's been heavy work, and communication's been like almost impossible. Some weeks it's easy, like the beginning of this week, last week I was online almost 24/7 a couple of days, so it was very easy to communicate back and forth. During the live show especially, because Cindy watches all the comments, she takes all the questions, but I try to check out some of the comments. But when we're talking, it's very hard to jump into the comments while people are talking back and forth and read all the statements and stuff. So I have to apologize about that too. It's just, you know, we want to incorporate you guys that are watching into our show, but at the same time we're talking about the news and stuff. So it's very hard to do both. I mean, we went 3 hours during the last live cast. Because there was just so much to talk about. Mike and I started reminiscing about Brooklyn Boys, our other channel. So, you know, there's a lot we talk about. Well, we try to incorporate you guys. We appreciate all of you for showing up during the live cast, and we hope you guys continue to show up and continue to talk with us. As I said, Cindy will continue to be watching the questions. I'll be there checking out the comments as much as I can. And, you know, we'll talk back and forth. We're going to pose you guys some questions. I'm thinking a lot of people have been asking me if I'm going to do a pre-show. I was going to do a pre-show this past Tuesday. Something came up at the very last moment, and that extra half hour was cut down to like 10 minutes, so I decided to just wait, and we just went through with the show at 9:01 or 5 or something. We're always 5 minutes late because we have to get situated on the Google Plus and everything, and Google Plus that's the problem. Google Plus was screwing up, so I had to restart the whole Hangout again. So I'm going to try to do a pre-show. There's not going to be a post-show. And the pre-show is going to be connected to the actual show. So I'll come on a half hour earlier. If anybody who I invite to the live cast wants to come on a half hour earlier, that's great. You know, we'll come on, we'll give you guys a little bit of a pre-show. We'll talk about what we're going to talk about during the live cast. You know, talk with you guys. Especially, that's what the whole pre-show will be about. Just communicating between you guys, the viewers, and us. And then when 9 o'clock hits, we'll go into the comic books and news and stuff. I like that we incorporated games into it. I like that we incorporated movies into it. We'll incorporate a little bit of everything. We'll try, especially because all of us have like an Xbox or played on Xbox. We have a Wii. We don't have a PlayStation 3, but I know a lot of people that have a PS3, or I've talked to a lot of people that have a PS3. And the only difference is the graphics. It's basically the same games. There are very few exclusives, so to speak. So we'll see. We'll incorporate a little bit of everything into it. All surrounding comic books, of course. I mean, we'll get off track a little bit and talk about something that has nothing to do with comic books, like Halo or something, but we'll always end up right back on comic books. So the live cast is still going to be mainly comic books, but we're going to throw a little bit of other stuff in. I think it's actually good. It actually went better when we did the we threw in different things than just strictly comic news. I think a lot of people were having fun throughout the comments when we were doing that. Also, my 150th comic book review is, I'm at 146 right now. I say we because Michael is working with me on my panel. Mike started doing a lot of the comic reviews with me, and so it's more of a we now than just a me. So my 150th is coming up really soon. Unfortunately, you guys saw a really great 100th episode celebration. Unfortunately, I had to delete the intro and the outro due to third-party content because I lost the 15 minutes and I freaked out. That's why the Spider-Man Superboy show was moved to Brooklyn Boys, and
as well as the Punisher.
And the Punisher, and some of the the podcasts I shot had to go because of the intro music. I would love to put those old podcasts back up, and I probably will as soon as I get the chance. I'm going to delete the intros and just start it off, you know, when we started talking instead. This way I won't have to worry about hearing anything about third-party content, or I might just post it on Brooklyn Boys and then put in a playlist on this channel. But yeah, it's coming up really soon, and because the 100th episode wasn't such a, you know, it didn't go the way I wanted it to. It was supposed to be a huge celebration. Who brought the whole thing down because they wanted to go to their friend's birthday party. Who, you know, really it wasn't. I guess I didn't plan. I'm taking a guess here that I didn't plan it out enough with everybody, and it was kind of like people were all over the place, and the cake thing happened. It was all over the place. So when I hit 150, I'm gonna make like maybe a small video just celebrating that's 150. I'm not gonna buy a bunch of things like I did for the 100th episode to review. I'm gonna save that for a year and 2 weeks from my 150th episode. And I'm gonna, you know, maybe we'll do a countdown when we get closer to the 200 mark. But basically, when I hit my 50th, that means I have a year and 2 weeks to, I believe it's a year. There's 52 weeks in a year. Yeah, I have a year and 2 weeks before I hit my 200th video. The 200th video, I promise you guys, I'm going to make sure to plan out the celebration at least a year in advance. So basically, when my 2 weeks are up after my 50th, when I'm at my 152nd comic book review, I'm going to start talking to everybody about what I'd like to do a year from that date. It'll probably be, it's still going to be in September because my 50th, we're at 46, 47, 48, we're now 50, we're 4 weeks away. It'll be at the end of September, 2 weeks more. It's going to be in October, my 200 video. So I'm probably going to incorporate Halloween. Maybe we can incorporate a little bit of Halloween into it as well. Even though it'll be before Halloween, we'll incorporate something with Halloween into it a year from this October. Not this Halloween, the following. So 2013 is going to be a huge, the ending of 2013 is going to be very huge for me. And so I will be planning a huge 200th. The 150th, I am planning a very special video that I'm going to post up before my 150th video review. I'm not going to go out of my way and do special reviews. I do have something I bought recently. It was dirt cheap, and that's the only reason why I could afford it right now, because my money, as I said, is I have to wait till it comes back at a normal flow, which hopefully it will start soon. I did get something small. I will be reviewing it on Dark Avenger Inc. You know, guys, as I've said before in my last Avenger log, Dark Avenger Inc. is the extension of my site. My site is strictly comic book reviews, the playlist for the comic shows that Mike and I do, Punisher X and Spider-Man Superboy, the live shows that I do, and Comic Book Corner and these Avenger logs. Everything else, like toy reviews, our DVD reviews Mike does, everything that like if I ever get Hero Clicks again, cards, classic comic books, back issue comic books, maybe even video games at some point if we get enough video games together to do reviews on those. All that's going on Dark Avenger Inc. now. So whereas I used to do like little Hero Click openings, I do that now on there. So all the extra videos other than the comic reviews, book reviews, and when I say books I mean trade paperbacks and hardcovers, and my Avenger logs and the live show, which I really love, and that's basically like my new Avenger cast that I do once a week actually on Dark Avenger Inc. Once a month on Dark Avenger Inc. 2. That's all that's on this channel. Everything else is Dark Avenger Inc. I basically took Dark Avenger Inc. and made it my channel's extension. It's all of our channel's extensions basically. Anything we don't do on our channels now, the 7 of us on Dark Avenger Inc., we do it on that channel now. As I said, Mike Spider Slayer closed down his Comic Book Corner Classic just so that he could make Dark Avenger Inc. his extension. So for those of you who like all 7 of our channels, well, yeah, all 7 of our channels, the extension to all of those channels is Dark Avenger Inc. So anything that you want to see that's extra, maybe you'll find it on Dark Avenger Inc. So definitely go over to Dark Avenger Inc., subscribe and check it out. And that's it. So now for the bombshell kind of news. Mike, you want to sit over here for that? Oh. I want to make sure that the camera catches you also.
Okay.
Just you'd sit right here.
Yeah. Hey guys.
Okay. So
wow, this is weird.
I know. I've got some sort of big-ish news. I've been working on this all summer, and I've been saving on this all summer, and I've been hoping that I would be able to do this, especially for my channel and Dark Avenger Inc. And well, Dark Avenger C86, along with Mike, are going to New York Comic Con. The tickets were bought, and will be coming to me.
You got the tickets?
Yes, we're going to Comic Con. I saved up every single penny I could, and I was able to buy both tickets for Comic Con. So Mike and I will be going to New York Comic Con. We'll have the camera. We'll be doing videos for Dark Avenger Inc. We'll be doing videos for Dark Avenger C86. We'll be doing videos all around.
This is awesome. Wow.
So I blacked everything out so nobody's going to be able to copy any of the information. This is basically just for the video. I have the original receipt in my drawer for safekeeping. The badges should be coming at the beginning of October, end of September.
Alright, well so this is awesome.
We will be going this year. After all, I found the extra money, and the tickets actually I believe went down, because when I first saw them they were a little bit higher than what the cost was there. So for those of you that are going to be at New York Comic Con, keep an eye out for us on Saturday. We are only going on Saturday. We're not going Sunday, we're not going Friday, and we're definitely not going Thursday.
Yeah, because Friday will be like, well, Thursday too.
No, Saturday's when all this stuff that's gonna go down.
Yeah, and plus we have the hangout thing.
So we're gonna get all of our memory cards together, and we're gonna see how many videos we can actually shoot. We got 3 cameras. Most likely my camera is only gonna work for one shot because I have the lithium. You're gonna have to bring a lot of AA batteries for yours.
I was about to say I'm gonna do maybe one for my Durock 18 side, because that's big.
Yeah, there's a couple of nice stars that are going to be there. I'm looking forward to most of the exhibits. meeting a couple of writers that are there. Unfortunately, Stanley's not going to be there this year. I already looked up the guest list.
I was going to say I want to take a picture and get his autograph.
He's not there. Unless it's a last-minute announcement, he's not
be
there. I don't know. No, I don't think, no.
Oh.
But there are a few people, there are a couple of people you know that are going to be there.
Right.
So it's going to be fun. We're going to see if we could get some interviews. I highly doubt we'll get that. We'll probably get it in like a passing hi-bye. More than likely we're going to do a just like a panning of all the stuff that they're going to have displayed, like the stuff that's coming out, the figures, statues, stuff like that. We'll see if we can catch a show or something. I know they're going to have some type of a show where they'll be talking. It's from 10 to 7 o'clock. I'm pretty sure we'll catch a lot of stuff. I was thinking if we can get enough people together, we can do what they did for the gaming thing on the Yogscast. Do a swag contest, see how much stuff we can get together.
Oh,
and
yeah.
then have the viewers choose who has the best swag. Basically,
Exactly.
swag is stuff that you get while you go to booths. You know, they hand you out those free pins, those free T-shirts, sometimes those free stickers and whatnot.
Maybe we'll win something.
You could also buy certain swag. I believe there's a limit. We'll have to work on that as we go along. I believe shirts would be the only thing I'd say we can buy that you can buy to pump up your swag. But anything else basically has to be given to you as like a promotion for whatever the exhibit is.
Yeah.
Depending on if they do that, I have no idea. And then we'll do like a swag off at the end of the day or night wherever we are. Or we'll do it on our individual channels and then just link it all. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But I'm definitely looking forward to October now. This is definitely a perfect way to end the summer. It's going to be huge. So guys, if you're going to be at New York Comic Con this year, definitely try to find us.
Yep, we'll be there.
We're gonna be around. We'll be around. Unfortunately, I don't think my Twitter's gonna work inside the Javits Center, so I would tweet where I'm at. But so for those of you who are interested, just keep your eyes peeled. We'll be all around the Javits Center the whole day, looking for people to talk to. We'll be doing videos, filming stuff that's coming out. Whatever they do. I don't know. This will be my first Comic Con, and it's gonna be a huge, big deal for me.
I've never been to a convention before, especially Comic Con. That's like a huge thing.
You better not go to the gaming part.
Oh
like
no,
Kevin did.
No.
You don't want.
He wants to go there. He'll go there. I'm just sticking with comic books.
And hopefully, if money permits, I'll be able to get one or two things, but I highly doubt it. But at least we'll be going. We'll be filming. So you guys have a lot to look forward to this October, the week end of the 14th.
Yeah, I think I saw 13, 14.
Yeah, the weekend of the 13th. You have a lot to look forward to that week, and there'll be a lot of videos going up then, the week after. I'm sure we're going to film as much as we can. We have a lot of memory cards scattered all around this house, so you better bring a lot of AA batteries.
Well, we're going to do it for our individual sites also, so I'm
there's going to be a lot of videos.
But my batteries should hold, actually, because they're pretty good.
So I'm looking forward to it, guys. That was the bombshell. That's the only reason why this Avenger Log is going up early. Initially, I was going to make it a surprise for everybody when I got the badges, but when I read over here, it said badges will be shipped. Where was it?
Wait, don't you get the badge when you go there?
No. If you make your order before September 7th, the badges will be mailed to you. If you purchase your before, tickets will not begin mail until late September.
Okay,
so in late September is when they're going to start mailing the badges out. We're right here, so they should mail them. We should get it within the last week or the second to last week of September. We should get it like that, or the first week of October. So I didn't want to wait till last minute, especially if I'm surprising him.
Yeah,
I didn't want to wait till last minute. This
was like a really huge surprise, like Comic-Con, and that's just amazing.
I'm gonna try to get one more ticket at some point, hopefully, because I can only afford two.
Yeah, this is awesome.
Yeah, it's awesome. Looking forward to seeing what's gonna happen at Comic-Con this year, especially with Marvel Now. That's why.
Yeah, I am looking.
Because guess when Marvel Now starts?
In September.
October.
October, yeah.
October.
Yeah.
Guess how many people are gonna be at from Marvel at Comic-Con?
So yeah, it's gonna be like around the block.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh right, that is October, right?
Doesn't matter. We have the badges.
I'm so shocked and surprised. I can't even remember the dates now.
Yeah, it's gonna be huge. So guys, we'll see you at New York Comic Con if you're there. If not, we'll have it all filmed for you guys. Those of you that don't live in New York and aren't able to visit, we'll have a lot of videos for you this year.
On this channel,
It's been 3 years. Finally, after 3 long years, we are finally going to Comic Con.
This is a dream come true, people. I mean, this is like
You don't dream about going to Comic-Con.
Actually, I've been wanting to go Comic-Con for 2 years. So you said 3 years. I was looking forward to it for 2 years. So that's pretty runner-up-ish of 3 to 2 years. And I'll be quiet now.
I thought so. Looking forward to that. Alright guys, that's it for this Avenger Log. Huge bombshell for this site. This is the way I wanted to end the summer as far as my channel. So consider this the summer's end, kind of like leading into the end. There's still one more week of August.
Yep.
But some people are going back to college. So this is kind of my way of concluding the summer on a high note, especially because you're going back next week anyway. So this is your last week of summer.
Oh, should I tell people about the question?
No. Everybody wants you to stay on. That's it. I already talked to a few people.
So yeah, basically there will be no more Mike's monthly reviews.
Yeah, he's staying with me on the panel because he only has 1 or 2 comics.
Yeah, anyway. I mean, really, it's not. I mean, it wasn't that much hectic as last semester. I mean, this semester's pretty straightforward.
So Mike's gonna stay with me instead of doing the 14 episodes.
For those who liked it.
Well, not the 14 episodes, the 4 episodes, because you were doing it monthly.
What do you mean?
You were doing your reviews monthly, not weekly.
Yeah, they were monthly.
Yeah,
so I'll be back on the weekly, and I have enough time to read them too, by the way, because my schedule's pretty good.
Yeah. Alright guys, take care. See you guys in the Unboxing Friday's tomorrow, so I'll see you guys tomorrow during Unboxing Friday, unless the comics come late, then I'll see you on Saturday morning.
Yep.
Alright,
this is where I go behind the camera.
Yeah, this is where you go behind the camera.
So, hey guys.
That's it, I just wanted to film your reaction.
Yeah, that was like, wow.
Yeah, he didn't know I had planned this out. I had fought this out with somebody else, but I'm not going to mention the
First
fight.
Christmas reaction, now Comic-Con. Hey, this is better.
Yes. Take care, everybody. Keep reading, keep collecting, and you'll be seeing Dark Avenger C86 and Dark Avenger Inc. because we have somebody else from Dark Avenger Inc. going. Comic Uno Cat's going to be there too. So Dark Avenger C86 as well as representatives of Dark Avenger Inc. will be at New York Comic Con. And as I said, we're definitely going to get the Dark Avenger logo, the Dark Avenger channels out there. And as I said, everybody's going to know exactly who we are by the time we're done. So if you don't come to us, we're definitely going to come to you. See you guys real soon. New York Comic Con, here we come.
Yep.